For many mid-sized B2B enterprises, growth depends on strong relationships, not just with customers, but also with partners, suppliers, vendors, distributors, and resellers. All of them need secure, seamless access to your digital services.
And here's the thing. Customer identity in a B2B world looks very different from B2C.
In B2C, it's usually about millions of logins and quick retail experiences. But in B2B, it's about groups of people within a partner organization, all needing the right level of access. As your business scales, managing those identities becomes harder. Without the right solution, identity can quickly become a roadblock, not a growth driver. B2B versus B2C identity needs. The needs of B2B enterprises are unique. While B2C is about scale and personalization, B2B is about structure and trust. A partner organization may need to onboard its own people and assign them a limited set of permissions. That's why delegated administration and team management are so critical. Need to support federation with your partner's identity providers, even on a just-in-time basis, so they can use their existing credentials. Consent and privacy also take on a much bigger role. These aren't casual users, they're high-value partners, and how you handle their data directly impacts the trust they place in you. And finally, B2B often requires more flexibility, the ability to embed identity into applications and services, rather than forcing partners into rigid standalone portals. These are challenges generic solutions just don't address. Why this matters now? The stakes are high. Security threats are increasing, and breaches cost more than money. They damage trust. Regulations are evolving quickly, and missing the mark on consent or privacy can block deals. And let's not forget partner expectations. If working with you online feels clunky or slow, they may simply move on. Mid-sized enterprises need enterprise-grade identity security, but without the heavyweight baggage that slows things down. The default path and its limits. A lot of organizations start with what they already have, Microsoft Entra ID, and honestly, that makes perfect sense. It's built into Microsoft 365, and it's great at what it was originally designed for, managing employee access to corporate systems in the Azure cloud. Over time, Microsoft expanded Entra's scope to cover more use cases, even some customer and partner scenarios. But here's the thing, its foundation is still a workforce directory. It's optimized for internal users, not for the complex relationships that B2B enterprises have to manage every day. For example, Entra doesn't robust self-registration with identity verification, so onboarding new customers or partners securely is difficult. It locks you deeper into Microsoft's world, which makes it harder to integrate across diverse business systems. Consent and preference management are very limited, which makes meeting privacy requirements harder. There's no way to delegate access so that customer or partner admin can manage their own team. And there's no real concept of team at all, something that's essential when multiple people at a partner organization need controlled access to your services. And while Entra supports some federation, it's not designed for the wide variety of systems that mid-sized businesses integrate with. So while Entra ID works well for what it was built for, managing employees inside the Microsoft ecosystem, it just doesn't go far enough for B2B. That's where a specialized customer identity solution like OpenIAM fills the gap. Challenges without a specialized CIAM solution. Without the right CIAM solution, the cracks show quickly. Customers and partners deal with multiple logins across different portals. Onboarding new organizations takes too long, often requiring IT to do everything manually. There's no way to delegate administration or let partners manage their own teams. Consent and privacy compliance is a headache, and federation with partner IDPs is either clunky or impossible. And all the while, security gaps leave you exposed. These aren't just IT issues, they slow your business down. Mini Scenario 1. Partner onboarding. Imagine one of your suppliers wins a new contract and needs to onboard 5 employees into your system: buyer, account manager, couple of engineers, and finance contact. Without the right tools, your IT team has to create each account manually, set permissions, and double-check compliance. It takes days. With OpenIAM, that supplier's admin can onboard their own team instantly, with the right roles and access levels from the start. What used to take days now takes minutes. The impact on business. When identity slows things down, the cost is real. Deals fall through because onboarding is too complicated. Partners gravitate toward competitors who are easier to work with. And when a breach or compliance failure happens, it costs far more than money. It damages your reputation. Suddenly, identity isn't just a security problem, it's a growth problem. How OpenIAM helps. This is where OpenIAM makes a difference. Our platform is built specifically for the B2B world. With OpenIAM, you can give partners and customers a single, seamless login across all your services. You can delegate administration, so each partner organization manages its own users securely. Our new team management functionality makes it easy for groups within a partner organization to collaborate with the right roles and permissions from day one. You can federate with their identity providers, even on a just-in-time basis. And for users who need to sign themselves up, OpenIAM supports self-registration with built-in identity verification, giving you flexibility with added assurance. Consent and privacy management are front and center, helping you comply with regulations while showing partners that their data is safe. And because OpenIAM takes an API-first approach, you can embed identity directly into your own applications and services, rather than forcing users into rigid, disconnected workflows. The result? Identity that works the way your business works. Mini Scenario 2. Consent and privacy. Here's an example. One of your distributors logs in and needs to update how their data can be used. In many systems, this is buried or handled inconsistently. With OpenIAM, consent and privacy preferences are built right into the user experience. Partners know exactly what's being shared and can update it in real time. That kind of transparency builds trust. Mini Scenario 3. Federation. Or think about a reseller who already uses their own corporate identity system. Instead of forcing them to create yet another password, OpenIAM supports federation with their existing identity provider, even just in time. They log in with credentials they already trust, and you save time while keeping security intact. Advanced security and differentiators. Of course, none of this matters without security. OpenIAM delivers adaptive authentication that balances risk and convenience by using real-time risk scoring and adaptive flows. You can choose from a variety of authentication methods: FIDO2 security keys, certificate-based authentication, one-time passcodes, mobile push notifications, and more. We also support passwordless authentication, cutting out one of the biggest sources of risk while making access easier. Security, flexibility, and usability all in one platform. Outcome and vision. With OpenIAM, identity shifts from being a blocker to being a business enabler. Your partners and customers get secure, seamless experiences. Your IT team spends less time on manual tasks and more time on innovation. You integrate across ecosystems without the burden of vendor lock-in. And most importantly, you're ready to scale, securely, efficiently, and confidently. Mid-size B2B enterprises face unique challenges in customer identity. OpenIAM helps you overcome them with modern security, flexible integration, and the freedom to grow on your own terms. Ready to make identity work for your business? Let's get started.